Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to edit videos using Capcut. First, you open Capcut and then upload a video you want to edit. Then I'm going to go type something in. I'm typing in messy in PSG. And then that's what I'm going to be saying. Then, after that, I'm going to go to animations. I'm going to pick an animation that I want to make it the sentence that I wrote come. I picked this animation. Then I'm going to go to the color. I'm going to highlight first messy. I'm just going to pick any color that I want to make messy colored. So I chose to make messy colored red, but you can choose whatever you want. Then I'm going to choose to make the second word colored, and you can choose whatever you want again, and just so on and so on. You can choose 1, you can choose 3, you can choose as many colors as you want. I made PSG blue because PSG wears blue jerseys. Now you can make the size of PSG smaller if you want. And I'm choosing to make PSG a different. I'm showing that you can make it this color. And now this is how the animation will exit, how the sentence will exit. Now I'm going to make another text. I'm going to text, wait for it. I'm going to choose an animation. I think this animation is good for it. And then likewise, the other sentence that I did, you can pick colors that you want. You can adjust the size however you want. And then you can choose the animation you want. So you can do how many colors that you want. So I'm choosing to do a reddish color for the end. So you review it to make sure it's actually good, to make sure that you like it. Now you go and add a emoji that you want. Usually you would add a skull emoji because it's it identifies a cool part in the video, is how I like to think about it. So after someone would score, I would like to add a skull emoji. And you want to add an animation to it to make it pop out. And you can add another text. So I'm going to add text saying goat moment. And then you would like to add a emoji at the end, just so it kind of pops. And then I'm choosing to add a pink color, but you can add any colors that you want to it again. and then you want to choose an animation. I like this animation for it. Then you gotta review it again to make sure it's actually like all good and you didn't miss anything. And then you see the spring, and then you want to move the text to be all lined up with the skull. And then you want to split where the text ends. You want to split it so then your video does not go too long after the text. Now you're gonna find a sound effect. I like using mechanical keyboard for like the texts. So I like to use mechanical keyboard for like when you have texts. So you make it lined up. You want to split it to be like the perfect length for it. Then you do it again. So now I'm gonna be editing my text. You can keep your text or you could edit it however you want. It's up to you. And again, you can add whatever color that you want and whatever size that you want. So when you're editing, you want to play around with a different font and everything to see what fits in and what actually is like good for the video that you're making. So now you review it to make sure it's all perfect. And then you add an animation. If you want, you can change up the animation or keep it the same. So I like this animation. Now you review it again to make sure that you did not mess anything up. And then it should be all good after you reviewed it. And then you want to add an explosion sound. I like doing that when it's like a cool moment. Kind of like the skull, I like to add an explosion sound to the end also. You review it again. And I'm putting on a filter to make it look a little cooler. I'm going to be putting on like a night scene filter to make it kind of stand out a little bit more. And this is how I make my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe to my channel.